Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the trumpet player in the band, and our announcer's not here, and he's supposed to sell a product, so I guess I'll have to take his place. Our music is being brought to you tonight through the courtesy of Gentry's Gin, the ideal drink. Whenever you're planning a party, always have Gentry's Gin around. As you pour it out, listen to it gurgle. Down the hatch. No after effects. No sour stomach, not with Gentry's Gin, the ideal drink. And now, some music with the fellows in the band, all right? The program of music is being brought to you to the courtesy of Gentry's Gin, the ideal drink. Always have a bottle of Gentry's Gin on hand for the party you're planning. As you pour it out, listen to it gurgle. Down the hatch. No sour stomach. No after effects. Effects, that's Gentry's Gin, the perfect drink. And now, a little more music with the fellows in the band, okay? Our program of music is being brought to you the courtesy of Gentry's Gin, the ideal drink. Always have a bottle of Gentry's Gin on hand for the party you're planning. As you pour it out, listen to it gurgle. Down the hatch. No after effects. No sour stomach. That's Gentry's Gin, the ideal drink. And now, a little more music with the fellas and my trumpet, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, our program of music is being brought to the courtesy of Gentry's Gin, the ideal drink. No drink. Always have a party for the party you're planning a bottle of Gentry's Gin. Pour it out. Listen to it gurgle. Down the head. No sour stomach. No stomach. And that's Gentry's Gin. And now, fellas, what do you think we play a little bit more of that hot jazz? Huh? What do you say? Now you listen to me. The program of music is being brought because of Gentry's Gin, and well, it's pretty good stuff. Pour it out, listen to it gurgle. Put it in my ear. Down the hatch, and now I think I want to hear some more of that jazzy stuff again. Okay, well. Program music is going to Gentry's Gin, the best damn drink you ever had around the house anytime. Pour it out, down the hatch. And that's good stuff. And now, and now to hell with the music, I'm going to get drunk. That's what I'm going to do.
And then he'd row, row, row. On up the river he would row, row, row. A hug he'd give her, he would kiss her now and then. She would tell him when. They'd fool around, and then they'd kiss again, and then he'd row, row, row. A little further he would row, oh, 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 oh. Then he'd drop both his oars, take a few more encores, and then he'd row, row, row. And then he'd row, row, row. On up the river he would row, row, row. A hug he'd give her, he would kiss her now and then.
Her what?
She would tell him when.
She would?
They'd fool around, and then they'd kiss again. He'd row, row, row. A little further he would row. Oh, 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 no.
with his head on her breast. Then there's 40 bars rest. And he would row, 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 row. I'm shot from rowing this boat and that chick. Oh, yeah, I remember. Isn't this nice out here on the river, Patty?
Oh, yes, but aren't we getting a little close to the waterfall?
Ah, I can handle the boat. See that pretty water lily over there, honey? Reach out and get it for me, will you?
Well, sure, I'll try. Oh.
That's it.
Oh.
A little farther.
I've
Reach a little more.
Got it. Doodles. I think. The river, the waterfall.
And then I row, row, row. On up the river I can row, row, row. Just let her quiver. I've satisfied my kick. I kicked her in the crick. I'll fool around and find another chick. And then I'll row, row, row. A little further I will row. Ow, 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 ow. I'll pick 'em up by the shore. And down 35 more. And then I'll row, 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 row. Once upon a time in the land of the Ogla Fip, there dwelt a family of hummingbirds. Mo, Mrs. Mo, and itsy-bitsy baby Mo. They lived in a big forest of tar paper, and they loved to fly and fly and fly, but they were very small, as all hummingbirds are. Say Mo was about a half an inch long, and Mrs. Mo was about a quarter of an inch long, and itsy-bitsy baby Mo was about as big as a collar button. So they flew about very happily, Mo out in the lead, and Mrs. Mo behind, oh, and way in the back was just a bit of baby Mo, about as big as a collar button. And they flew through the trees, and they flew over the brook, and they flew over the ocean, and they flew in the good old summertime, and they through storms they flew. And they flew everywhere, and always with Mo out in front, who was about a half an inch long, and Mrs. Mo was behind him. And way in the back, itsy-bitty baby Mo was about as big as a collar button. Now, the only trouble was, when you're only as big as a collar button, it's hard to fly as fast as other hummingbirds. So itsy-bitty baby Mo used to get way far behind, like this, Mo, out in front, and Mrs. Mo behind her, and way back, itty-bitty baby Mo. And then one day it happened. Mo got lost, and he didn't know what to do or where he was. So being a baby and looking for Mo, who was about half an inch long, and Mrs. Mo was about a quarter of an inch long, Mo, little bitty baby Mo, started to call for his mother. How do you suppose a teeny-weeny, itty-bitty hummingbird, only as big as a little bit of a pinhead or a collar button, could ever call for his mother? Well, he used to call for her like this. Hey, Ma! Herr Trigger, the German cowboy, singing Home on the Range. I believe I'm his voice. Of course. Oh, give me a gum, throw me a bone. No, I'm just a gnome. A gnome? No, I'm not a gnome. I'll start again. Oh, give me a home with a ruffalo bum, a riffle buff, a biffle bow, a buffalo bill, a B-I-Bye, B-I-Biddy-Bye, B-Bye-Bye, Boo, a Daniel Boone. I know Daniel Boone's sister, Baboon. Oh, give me home where the buffalo roam and the deer and the cantaloupe play. No, not the cantaloupe, that's a tree. Where the ants and the deerlope play. Where the cows and the cactus cavort. Where the ants run around with the goose. Where the warthogs chase after aardvarks. You see, I'm mixed up on the aminals because, you see, I happen to live in Burbank, California. Burbank was a famous man. He crossed different things. He crossed a potato with a sponge. And he got something that tastes awful, but it holds a lot of gravy. So I thought I'd try the same thing. And I went to my attic downstairs. I keep the attic in the cellar. And I crossed a lemon tree and a rubber plant. I got seedless golf balls. Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam and the deer and the antelope play. Where seldom is heard a discouraging word. Oh, what can an antelope say? No. And the skies are not cloudy all day. I almost got killed the other day. I went into an antique store and I said, what's new? How often at night when the heavens are bright and the light from the glittering stars, I stood there amazed in a dumbfounded gaze and thought of the price of new cars. No. And put jelly beans in the jars. No. And sent off a message to Mars. Hello, Mars. Everybody out of the pool. Home on the stove, home on the waffle iron, home on the frying pan, it's something that has to do with the range. That's it, the range. It's a mountain, Lookout Mountain. I used to work on Lookout Mountain. I sat on top of one mountain, and when another mountain got too close, I'd yell, "Look out, mountain!" Home on the range, where the ants and the deerlope play, and where the pavlovas run around, where the sharks and the octopus chased after gleeping gophers, and the llamas and there's the aminals again, all mixed up on the aminals, crossing them. And I crossed a couple others, too. I crossed a gorilla and a mink. I got a marvelous fur coat, but the sleeves are too long. And then I crossed an abalone and a crocodile. I got an abagadile and a crocobaloney. I crossed a rooster with a racing form. I got a chicken that lays odds. And I crossed a rooster with another rooster. I got a very cross rooster. That's my home on the range.
Wow, I hit the jackpot.
Good grief, and on a dollar machine.
All those silver dollars. I think I'll roll them on the ground just like a woman.
What do you mean, silver dollars like a woman?
It's very simple. You can roll a silver dollar down on the ground, or roll because it's round. A woman never knows what a good man she's got until she turns him down. Listen to me, and you will understand that a dollar goes from hand to hand. A woman goes from man to man, God bless her. A woman goes from man to man.
Oh, that's so pretty, Patty. So pretty pancake Patty.
Boop, 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 boop.
Wacky, dacky, dacky.
With a hang, nanny, nanny, and a boop, 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 boop.
So dozy-o, boop and chew, boop and chew. Now listen to me. Can't you quit your hanging around making eyes at all of those men? Don't you know that it's not ladylike? Don't let me catch you doing it again. Treat me with some decent respect, or I will wrinkle all the wrinkles out the back of your neck. You've got the innocent eyes. Doggone, you try to be a lady when you walk and be a lady when you talk and be a lady when you're walking with me. You can roll a silver dollar down on the ground and roll because it's round.
A woman never knows what a good man she's got until she turns him down. Listen to me, and you will understand that a dollar goes from hand to hand. A woman goes from man to man.
God damn bless her.
A woman goes from man